Welcome to Ridiculous. I hope you're doing well wherever you're in the world. I hope you're living your best life. r/Corella. Relationship advice. Mother cheating on father with another man. I am angry, scared, and don't know how to feel about this. I am a 20-year-old girl pursuing a professional course. I am the youngest child and my elder sister is married. My mother is very secretive about her phone and always tells us that there are many official matters in it. It had always made me suspicious. She is only a UD clerk working in a boring office. There isn't any top-level strategic financial secrets she have to deal with by locking away her phone. I doubted that she is corrupted, taking bribes which never reached home, and doing favors to the powerful. Last day, there was a power cut in our region and it got switched off. She forgot to take it when she went to the office and I had a chance to examine it. I know that invasion of her privacy was a mistake, but I succumbed to my curiosity. But I was not prepared for what I saw in it. She has an extra SIM. She told us that it is for office use and we didn't know that number. But I saw that it is for exclusively chatting with her boyfriend. I could see messages only from one day. Probably she deleted the old messages. It was beyond disgusting. Sex chat and sending pictures to each other. The real name of that person is not saved and I can't identify him from his penis pictures. I later searched that number in Truecaller and didn't get any name. My father worked abroad for almost 25 years and returned only last year. When he got the job abroad, he was not much interested in going. They were newlyweds, not that poor, and both had moderately good income from my mother's job and father's business. But mother convinced him to go as both father and mother had unmarried sisters and they wanted to build a house. After a few years, my sister and me were born and he had to stay back a few more years to earn some more money. Now, we are in a very good position. Our family got developed and we got good income by renting out our old shops. Mother got a government job later. We have good savings and my sister got married. I have always been attached to my mother as we saw father only once a year. Till last day, she was the ideal mother, but now I don't know what to do. I am angry and I feel disgusted. I only saw one day's worth of messages and pictures. They must be doing this daily. I am feeling scared when I remember reading about women killing children and husbands after having affairs. Does father too have any other affairs? If she comes to know that I know about this, will she do something to silence me? Should I tell father? Will she kill him? If this news leaks out, what will happen to my future and my sister's reputation and her husband's family? I thought about posting this in r/relationships, but I need Kerala specific advice. X the Ace said, tell your dad to dump that thought. I am 1AA said,
snooping is bad, okay?
I am 1AA said, it's still an invasion of privacy. It doesn't matter that OP's suspicions were right. What OP did was fundamentally wrong. If someone snooped on you, you won't be happy about it. What exactly can OP do to remedy the situation? She has opened a can of worms without knowing all sides of the story. I don't think she can make a sound decision. Sometimes betrayal isn't a one-sided story. I am sure this isn't going to help her studies. Chariot from Airport said, culture here is arranged marriage and no divorce, so cheating becomes part of the game. In India, no divorce is allowed, so it's implied cheating. It's okay. Cheating can be many different levels from chatting, dressing, to full sex relationship. If you're having sex chat, that does not mean you're having sex. If husband does not like wife wearing short skirt and she wears it, is it cheating? Think of the other option. A woman finds a lover and immediately divorces her husband. Then there will be no cheating. Is that okay? Women have freedom and desires. You should not have snooped. What you did is actually not snooping. It is just a casual glance. Snooping is continuous surveillance. You have to understand her position. Actually, she was not careful and did not protect the phone and chat. Maybe it seems like something. She is okay with accidental leak of the matter. Everybody cannot control their emotions and urges the same way. As you have already found that she could be cheating, you are desperate to take the next step. If you're telling anyone, tell your mother. As you said in the post, it also has some risk, like your mother or somebody else harming you. This you have to consider very carefully by judging your mother's nature. Most probably, she will not do anything and lock her phone better. Maybe you can tell your father, your mother has an extra SIM and nothing else. And he may get the message. Tell your mother you had used the SIM for a day and you lost your SIM to see how she reacts.
r/India. How common is cheating in relationship or in marriage in India? Do you personally know any? Share your insights. I know many people who have cheated in a relationship. I have been on the receiving end of it myself. A girl cheated on her boyfriend with me, and I got cheated on by the same girl eventually. Time for your story now. Sonbu said, "Yep, I even created this throwaway for that. My mom has been cheating on my dad for the last 13 to 14 years. I found out the first time when I was around 13 years old when I came back home from outside and saw my uncle, my dad's brother, kissing my mom. I later regularly found them making out and him grabbing her everywhere on her body, and a lot of times they were not even discreet about it. And of course, tons of filthy talk over the phone. My dad has severe anger issues, so I never told him, since he would have killed everyone in sight, including me. And over the last 13 years, she's also having an affair with a childhood friend of hers who lives in our locality. My mom is the poster mom and wife to the outside world who cannot put a foot wrong. So no one will ever believe me. She even knows I know, but we have never directly spoken about this. Due to this, I have realized that I can never have any sort of emotional relationship with any woman whatsoever. Plus, I'm short and I have no money. So no woman in India will ever look at my direction. I'm just trying to make peace with the fact that I will die alone." The Heartland said, "There is another form of cheating that does not involve sex. Closely identifying with your own family and their interests to the point of regarding the spouse as an enemy and regarding the spouse as an outsider, never sharing secrets with him or her. Very common." Never Reveal said, "My mother is this person." Saeed Rohola said, "Arranged marriage is the average. Cheating is common." r/India. I think my mom is cheating. I am not sure what to do, whom to talk to. I am very much angry. Earlier, I was just suspecting it, but now I'm sure she's cheating. Should I confront her or tell my dad? It's scary. Details. The guy is the husband of one of my mother's acquaintance. They live in the same neighborhood as us. Sometimes they do come to our home. I have overheard my mom talking to him over the phone many times. Initially, I thought it was fine, but over the period of time, it doesn't feel normal. My mom talking to the guy like this over the phone, which she never did earlier with anyone. And why I said I'm sure she's cheating, because the other day, my mom went to their home telling my dad that she's going to their house to help that guy's wife in household chores because she was not feeling fine. I was out with friends, and this place is like 1 hour drive from our neighborhood. And I saw that guy's wife shopping there with some other ladies, and my mom wasn't with them. And now I recall she was going to their house very frequently for the last few months. Am I not right in suspecting her behavior? Jasper Bro 123 said, "Don't do this. People really don't have any idea how wrong things could go. Have you seen any changes in your mother's behavior towards you, for good or bad? Is she more happy or less than before?" OP said, "I think she's mostly happy. Her behavior is same toward me or better, I guess." Jasbro123 said, Bro, you should be grateful that the guy your mom is with, she's mostly happy and her behavior is better for you. Don't you think that the guy is the reason for those changes? He provides the emotional and physical support to your mom, which your dad may not be providing. Charismatic Evil said, first, find some proof, then ask your mom what's up. Cheating is by no means justified, but if she says she wants this, let her go. I know it's easier said than done, so you will have to be prepared for any decision she makes, and whatever decision she takes, you gotta make sure that your father gets to know about it. Vesra Sangram said, tell your father, otherwise you'll be sort of cheating your father too.